Cocaine, meth, heroin, marijuana. These are just four out of hundreds of illegal drugs that come into America by cutthroat and dangerous cartels. Throughout the presidential debates this year, the candidates have seemed to overlook this important issue concerning America as a whole. The candidates should discuss drug trafficking because it is a continuous problem in America today. In a survey of 46,000 students, 13% of 8th graders, 30% of 10th graders, and 40% of 12th graders have admitted to using drugs at least once. There are many reasons why students take drugs.
To escape reality.
To escape reality, to rebel, to relax, peer pressure, or even to experiment.
The most commonly used drug is marijuana, which is also the most lucrative drug smuggled in by South American cartels. Some of the side effects of marijuana are euphoria, relaxed inhibitions, increased appetite, and disorientation, which can also lead to fatigue, paranoia, and possible psychosis.
Other common drugs smuggled into the United States include cocaine, heroin, and meth. These drugs are highly addictive and have more harmful side effects than marijuana. These include increased alertness, increased pulse rate and blood pressure, insomnia, loss of appetite, heart attack or stroke, and can also include hallucinations, convulsions, and possible death. These drugs started off as pharmaceutical drugs, but as time went on, the government noticed a link between crime and drug use.
Marijuana was first banned in 1937, but since the hippie uprising in the 1960s, it made it such a popular drug. The Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act of 1970 was made to create stricter penalties for marijuana-related offenses.
Meth's rising popularity was due to its side effects. It was even used to fight depression in World War II veterans. Meth was another drug featured in the same act that marijuana was placed in during the 1970s.
Cocaine was introduced in 1886 in Coca-Cola, which led to 200,000 cocaine addicts by 1902. Cocaine was outlawed in 1914, but regained popularity in the 1970s. In 1982, it was reported that 10.4 million people became addicts. Overall, illegal drugs are costing America economically. Over $120 billion are lost due to drug abuse, drug use, premature death, and incarceration. $11 billion are lost in health care due to drug treatment, and $61 billion are lost due to victim cost, criminal investigation, and incarceration. Illegal drugs are proven to affect one's school performance. College students who use marijuana are less likely to get A's than students who don't. College students also who use marijuana are more likely to become steady drinkers and skip class. Drugs have also been linked to other crimes besides trafficking. Study, incarcerated offenders were more likely to have used drugs. 48% of males and 65% of females tested positive when arrested for homicide. 68% of females and 38% of males tested positive when arrested for a sex offense. 38.9% of incarcerated offenders admit to drug use while committing a crime. Over 60% of males charged with burglary, robbery, theft, stolen property, parole violation, fraud, and forgery tested positive by urinalysis for drugs such as cocaine, opium, marijuana, and meth at the time of arrest.
Drugs are becoming more available in the U.S. because of illegal drug cartels from Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, and other Southern American countries. Cartels make billions of dollars through trafficking illegal drugs by means of the black market. They use techniques such as shipping and tunneling to smuggle drugs across the border.
Because of their enormous incomes, drug cartels have a lot of economic and political power in their countries. Since the value of cartels' product is so high, crime and violence are often results of the illegal trade. With so much power, the DEA duties almost seem impossible.
Leaders of the drug trade are hard to catch and even harder to detain. El Chapo, the leader of the Sinaloa cartel, has recently been able to escape a maximum security prison back in July.
Video from inside the prison showing Joaquin El Chapo Guzman in the final moments before he broke out. So he paced back and forth, you saw that, and then in his cell, and then he goes around where the toilet is, and then you see the dramatic moment. There it is right there, where El Chapo disappears into the tunnel. There he is, now he's gone.
With loyal workforces and ample amounts of money, drug leaders seem to defy the impossible. Cartel leaders have nothing against what they're doing because they're making millions. For these reasons, we believe that the candidates should discuss drug trafficking because it is a continuous problem in America.